كمان بيعمل ادابتيشن للامبيانت. يعني الشاشه دي ممكن اخليها اوتو، فلو انا ضلمت العنايه بالليل عشان الناس تنام هي بتهدى، نورها ما يأذيش الرؤيه. في نفس الوقت لما الاضاءه تبقى عاليه بتعمل معايا. ده اوبشن انا اظبط البرايتنس زي اي حاجه ثانيه عادي بايدي. تمام. اقدر اشتغل على اي سي جي 3 شانل 5 شانل 12 شانل، واقدر اخرج ريبورتس واريزمي اناليسيس وهارت ريت فاريابيلتي واس تي اناليسيس وفيو تي اناليسيس على نورمال برينتر او بي دي اف او واتساب او على اتش ال 7. اقدر اخرج ريبورتس كاي سي جي لوحده از ان انا بشتغل اي سي جي. اقدر اعمل منه اخرج منه امبريتري بلاد بريشر، ضغط دم 24 ساعه 48 ساعه 12 زي كده. بيديني ريبورت كانه عيان كارديولوجي جاي عياده وخرج كامل ايه. اقدر اعمل منه ريبورتس للاريثمي، ريبورتس للاس تي، كل دي اقدر اشتغل عليها دلوقتي. دي الموديولز اللي اتكلمنا عليها بما فيها الامبيدنس كارديوجرافي كارديك اوتبوت. انا اقدر اخد كارديك اوتبوت لوحده اللي هو كارديك اوتبوت النشاط الكارديك اوتبوت او الاي جي سي اللي هو الامبيدنس ديفرنس كارديك اوتبوت. طبعا وفي الليفل اوف ماسل ريلاكسيشن موديول. الكوميونيكيشن، الجهاز ده بيوصل للدنيا ازاي؟ بيوصل لاب كامل لاب واي فاي، شبكه واي فاي، بيوصل انالوج، اقدر اوصل اكسترنال اي سي جي انالوج عليه يريبورت لي او هو يريبورت لي. بيوصل سكندري سكرين، اقدر اوصل عليه سكرين ثانيه، واقدر اخد منه 4 يو اس بي، ماوس، كيبورد، برينتر، زي ما انا عايز. يعني اقدر اشغله كجهاز كمبيوتر، اقدر اشغله كجهاز مونيتور. طيب الالارمنج ليفل بتاعنا 6 ليفلز، 3 منهم هاي وسكندري ولو فيسيولوجيكال مريض، و3 تكنيكال الارم. يعني مثلا في هاي ليفل ولو ان حصل حاجه في الكيبورد في الارمات اقدر اشوفها واقدر اتحكم فيها، انزلها او اعليها. طيب في اوبشن اسمه ديفايس 3. ديفايس 3 ده هو مونيتور 5 انش بيدخل في الموديول ده مكان الموديول ده وهو مونيتور. اقدر اترانسفير البيشنت داتا عليه واخده ترانسبورت، احطه في جهاز تاني مكان تاني يرجع الداتا بتاعت العيان اسف ان هو كان على نفس المونيتور حتى لو في مستشفى تاني. لو عندي الموديل ده في مستشفى تانيه اقدر اخد الديفايس 3 من هنا بالمريض واوديه المستشفى التاني، ادخل انا مش عايز انقل الداتا، والداتا كلها راحت بالهيستوري بتاعه وراحت للناحيه التانيه. كمل حتى لو ما عنديش اتش ال 7، حتى لو في مستشفى تاني، حتى لو في عربيه اسعاف، هو اوتوماتيك بياركايف الداتا ويمونيتور العيان ديورنج الترانسبورتيشن. ديفايس 3 كده خلصنا عليه. الاناليسيس، انا عندي كالكوليشن لهاي ريسك 23 كايند اريزميا واس تي سيجمنت اناليسيس وبيسنج اناليسيس العيان ده على السميكر ولا لا، ويقدر يديسكريمينيت البيسنج سيجنال ويانلايز اوت كوميونيكيشن. السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. اتفضل.
الستورج it can keep، لو احنا عاملين جهاز ده اوف لاين it can keep the patient's data for up to 6 continuous months. And if I have hospital not connected to anything, this device memory can keep 6 months of complete ECG, heart rate, pulse rate, outside sleep. I can get the history of 6 months for the single patient. عندنا اوبشن جديد في الاي سي جي اسمه السيلف ليرنينج. السيلف ليرنينج بمعنى ما فيش كل انسان زي التاني، مش كل رسم قلب زي التاني، مش كل اس تي زي التاني. انا اقدر احدد ليميتس، I can put limits for the ECG for the patient لم يدخل، بس الجهاز اوتوماتيكالي بعد ساعتين 3 بيعمل اوتوماتيك ليرنينج، يبتدي يديك الارم ان المريض ده الاس تي ليفل بتاعه اولويز لو، ان المريض ده الهارت ريت بتاعه اولويز هاي. فهل اموديفاي ليميت؟ هل ده النورمال كيس بتاعه في رياضه، في قلب رياضي مختلف عن القلب العادي. فهو اوتوماتيكلي بيعمل سيلف ليرنينج للاي سي جي ويابديت الدكتور والمريض الموجود بالداتا. يقول له والله انا شايف ان المريض ده lower in ST, it's higher in aneurysm. الBVCs عددها عنده 6. Is it normal or not? Oh, it's normal, so he will modify its limits. A calculation. This device makes calculations. You give them the drug, and he gives you, and the patient data, he gives you the doses, the safe doses for each drug. Oxygenation calculation. You give him data, it gives you the oxygenation of the patient. And is he in the normal range or up or down? This is the calculations of oxygenation that you can preview on the monitor. Ventilation calculation. You give him the data, he gives you the ventilator setup that you need to do for this patient. Hemodynamic calculation. The same, you give him he extracts the CO2, the heart rate, whatever, give you the hemodynamics. Kidney function, the same idea. You give him the lab data, he gives you the kidney function. احنا كده خلصنا سلايد شو، نقدر نشتغل على الجهاز. How easy is it to work with? أنا أول ما بركب المريض أنا بيديني في في الشاشة بتاعت الجهاز دي كل الموديولز. أنا أقدر أخلي الجهاز البوتونز دي is a quick access button. يعني أقدر أدوس على أي زرار يطلع لي حاجة. دول أنا أقدر أغيرهم. بدوس هنا أهو. بقول له أنا عايز إيه تبقى quick access زي ما أنا عايز. print, analyze, موديول زي ما أنا عايز. هنا لو عايز اقفل الالارم طبعا كل الناس بتحب يبقى الالارم ريسيت الالارم سايلنت قصاده وان الامبولانس بقى وان
Please, can you make it in English, please?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry to tell you.
Okay. Are like the iPhone or like the Samsung, they are the quick access buttons. I can change them as much as I can. You just push here and put whatever you want instead of the available buttons. Okay? Like this is a touch screen system, modular system. Battery works up to 7 hours. ECG analysis, arrhythmia analysis, ST analysis. Alarm. This is alarm pause and alarm reset. This is the button that I want to be quick. I want to access it quick. This is when I want to measure blood pressure. Okay. This is to stop all. Make it stop. This one is to make 0 for IBP. Preview. If I want to preview any trends at any time, I can preview it here. Graphic trends, tabular data trends, events. OxyCRG, full disclosure, non-invisible pressure review, 12-lead ECG. You can connect a cable 3 leads, 5 leads, 12 leads to make a complete ECG to this device. This, when the patient is out, I don't have to close the device. I can make it on standby. So it is on standby. Ready? Make it open. It came with a warranty of 5 years. It can be on standby for at least 15 years. No problem. Because it depends on the Linux system, not the Windows-based system. The Linux system can work forever. Display setup. Here I can control the channels, what to fill, what not to fill. Which channel I want to put in it, what and how. Patient setup. To admit the patient, I can quick admit, I can long admit. When I admit the patient, he will ask you demographics, weight, age, blood, height, gender. When I admit this patient, then he will keep the data and makes analysis depending on the data that I'm giving it. It can work adult, neonate, pediatric. Okay. Manual event. If I want to record a manual event, I can label it and put it recorded. It will be archived going through HL7 or going exported in available in the review in the trends. volume setup. I can set up a quick volume setup from here, and I can set the total volume setup from the system. But here, if I want the heartbeat, the touch, the mid volume alarm, the high volume alarm, how much the volume I want to hear. Okay. Now, here let's go to the main menu. In the normal condition, there's an easier way to control everything, just to touch it. So if I want to control the ECG, I touch the ECG. Then I make the control. Which is the alarm source? Which one you want? Do you want the ECG or SpO2 or O2? Because you get two heart rate from the ECG and heart rate from the SpO2, and make comparison with it. And then when they are normal, it's okay. So sometimes the leads is off, but the SpO2 is working, so the patient did not die. The leads is off. Okay? So this is why we make it O2. Recover one from the other. Here we have the ST analysis. We can make it on. Then we will have always the ST value here. The arrhythmia and the QT switching, we make it on. And then we have the ST level. I can give him the ST point, just mark the ST point, the J point, the difference of ST delta, and give it for this patient. And then he will start mapping. This is the ST map. It gives us the complete map of ST deviation for each channel, each lead, each time. So you can review all the ST map as if he is in a holder. Now let's go to the arrhythmia. I'm not in demo mode. I can exit the demo mode and show you the arrhythmia. This is arrhythmia. I can tell him the asystole, ventricular fibrillation or VTAC, RMT, VT2, coupled PVCs, bigeminy, trigeminy, tachycardia, bradycardia, missed beats, everything. I can set the alarm and the level for each single patient. In the default, it gives you the default. This is, let's say, this is a general default config for normal screen. This is a general patient, not ICU, not CCU, not neonatal. You can configure automatically any situation, and you can make your own configuration by choosing channels, what modules you want it to work, which one to want to review, or depend on the standard. It can go other neonatal, pediatric, ICU, operating room, general, emergency, transport. Those are the 5 standard modules, and you can add as much modules as you like. Because when your patient comes, you just push the button and it will work automatically with the configuration. Or you can configure it. In this configuration, you show him which one is higher alarm, higher level, or priority level, switch on or switch off, like this, and give him the limit. Which limit is the higher, the lower. This is the standard, but you can modify. Okay. Alarm volume, like the one we have here, control fast. We have for each module alarm volume control. This is for ECG. Let's go to the SpO2. SpO2. In this SpO2, there is an option. I like it so much. If you are putting the blood pressure cuff and the SpO2 in the same hand, tell the device that it's in the same hand. Because when the blood pressure starts measuring, the SpO2 sensitivity gets higher. You have here 3 levels of sensitivity. Normally we make it mid, because when he moves his hand, nothing affected. But during measuring of blood pressure, it raises the SpO2 and then it returns to the normal setting. This is very nice for putting both SpO2 and blood pressure cuff in the same hand, especially when you want this patient to be measured continuously. Sometimes there is a patient here and I want him to be measured for the next hour continuously. And this time, and I put the SpO2 and the cuff in the same hand, I will have perfusion for SpO2 because there is no blood going to his finger. I'm always on pressure. In this way, it will raise the sensitivity and give you the SpO2 accurate. Okay. PI analysis, alarm source, automatic, the same. Alarm source, ECG or SpO2, we make it auto, or you can make it SpO2 or ECG. I will make it faster. This is the invasive blood pressure. If the module is here, he will calculate it. This is the respiration. In the respiration, you can have a mode of intubation. You can have alarm setup, the gain, auto, intubation mode. If the patient, if you are intubating the patient, you will calculate with the intubation mode. Another thing, we have here's the blood pressure. This is very nice. We have if you are going to puncture the patient, a needle or make an IV, I can make it vein puncture mode. In this vein puncture mode, I can set up the pressure that I want. I don't have to put a tourniquet on the patient. It will work as a tourniquet. Just giving you the wanted pressure to puncture the patient. This is another option. You can tell him which pressure you want. Instead of tourniquet, you don't want to remove this and put tourniquet and then put the puncture needle. It works as if it is. You can set up this device to work manually or automatically from 5 minutes to 2 hours continuously, or continuous measuring. Pressure, 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 and record. Okay. That's it. And of course, alarm setting. You can set up the alarm upper and lower limit very nice. Very easy, like this. Here is the blood pressure, alarm setting. Then the blood pressure, the deep blood pressure, everyone, and the level and the values here. What else? Calculations. Yes. Here's the main menu. We have gone through all the touch screen fast access menu. Here is another main menu for more analysis. I can use it or I cannot, as you like, during the case. Here is a preview. I can preview all the events that happens as a trend or as a table. If there is a manual or automatic event, it will show here. I can convert it to OxyCRG. Full disclosure. Blood pressure review. 12-lead ECG. And here I can go to wave review. Okay. There's something else I didn't show you. It's very important. The display setup. Sorry. Here, displays. Yes. In this area, I can convert the device from standard, big numbers, trends, OxyCRT, view bed. If there is a center station, I can view any other bed from this bed, and vice versa. I don't need to go to the center station to review bed 27. I can review from any bed I am beside. Then let's go to the big numbers. This is another screen with big numbers. Sometimes we view bed. I can review another bed. Here I can select which bed I want to review from the whole system. Up to 128 devices can be connected to the central station in one place. And then endless, station to station. I can connect central stations to each other. So we can review endless number of central stations on a server.
Excuse me, to give a full picture?
Mm-hmm.
To give a full picture like of other beds?
Everything.
Like blood pressure, everything?
Everything, all the data. You can review the whole monitor in this screen with everything. And I can go in it and I can set up, I can remove, I can control it, not only view. I can change the setup, I can change the alarm, I can change whatever I want. I can suspend alarms from other bed. Until I go to the bed, sometimes there is an alarm in another bed and I can see there is nothing, then I can suspend it or I can reset it. It's as if you are on a central station. Each device is a central station for the other. Now, screens. This is a screen for ECG, 7-lead ECG screen. Give you full ECG. This is a screen, half a screen 7 lead. This is a 12 lead. If you are connecting a cable of 12 lead, you can review 12 lead ECG here. If you connect a 12 lead ECG. This is OxyCRG. Another thing, let's complete on the main menu. You can make it night mode, lower the screen as usual. You can make it auto. When it is night, it lowers. When it is morning, it higher the brightness. It has an automatic sensor, or you can make it manual. And which sensitivity level or light level you want. And the heart rate volume and the touch volume, even this, the touch has a volume. You can make it 0 up to 10, like this. Then the touch will have a volume. Not here, maybe. Screens, parameter, color. You can change the colors of the parameter. You can change the event's colors as much as you want. Regarding the parameter colors, this is the colors, and you can choose whatever you want from 128,000 colors, differentiated to this. So it's not just red, blue, brown. You can have all of this. Just select what you want. Record setup. Record setup. You can record on a thermal printer. You can record on an HP printer, laser printer. You can record as a PDF through the system to the hospital. You can extract two ways the patient data come and get, as you like, through this. This is the setup modules that we go through here. Any module you can touch, or you can touch here to set up each module. This is a calculation parameters, drug calculation. You give him the data, and then he gives you the infusion rate, which medicine he is getting, what rate is recommended. You can use it or not, but it gives you the accurate data for this patient. This is the hemodynamic. The hemodynamics calculation as well. You can give the data. Oxygenation. The same, you give him the data and then review. It gives you this factor.
Is there a way to connect this to our application? Like here in our hospital, we are using a Shifa, for example.
Any. It has HL7. It has wireless communication. HL7 communication. Editable communication. Network communication. Editable. As if.
So it can't be like this vital signs. It can't be extracted to a Shifa without our manual input.
Even the ECG of Contec can do this.
It can be there.
Any device that we produce can connect to any communication module. It goes to German communication module, HL7, HL11, modular 3, 2, 4, the new revisions, because it is editable. You can give me the data, I give you the communication.
Yeah, because we want it like it's usually for this vital signs. If it will be easy to connect it to our
even our Holter can connect. In every we connect the Holter to the Shifa. All the devices of Contec can connect to any network with any protocol because it is editable. You can edit the communication. I will show you right now. Ventilation and renal function. Here is the ventilation. You can review the data of ventilation and renal function. You give them the data of the lab and then you give them the renal function. I will go to the communication. And then return to the analysis. This is a communication. You can configure Ethernet with the data that they have, and then it communicates. It's very easy.
I mean, it's automatically. No need for me to just go and.
I have to configure, or one of our engineers have to configure it once.
Oh, okay.
Once in lifetime.
That will be fine.
It will work. Now, I will return to a very nice module that I like here. It is the ambulatory blood pressure analysis. You can analyze ambulatory blood pressure for the patient with this threshold, time, and printed on a screen, printed on a printer, normal printer, as if it is an ambulatory blood pressure report, complete report of ambulatory, with risk factors, the time that had been. But it is not only for 1 day or 2 days like the ambulatory that the patient goes, it's for the whole time that the patient is here. It gives you the risk when it is higher, when it is lower, the map, the mean pressure, heart rate, systolic, diastolic, PR, night and day, and calculate everything. You can make it only day, you can make it only night. And it can give you a heart rate variability analysis, complete heart rate variability analysis. And you can print it as a report, different reports and analysis. You can print as a PDF. It is extractable to the HL7, and it can be printed as a report of heart rate variability. It can give you dynamic oxygen analysis, the SpO2, the data of the SpO2 completely, and you can print it for the whole period that the patient is. It is a report as if he was making a complete investigation of cardiology. What else? Here is the calculation of the Glasgow value. You give him the data, he gives you the Glasgow value of the patient. You don't need to calculate it. You will calculate it. He will ask you some questions. Open eyes, the other thing, disoriented and conversation, localized to pain. If you push him, then he will give you the Glasgow value of this patient. Hemocytes, sepsites. It can calculate the SOFA and the QSOFA values of this patient as well. And give you the Glasgow value. EWS. And you can have a summary of the last Russian hour ECG, 4 hours ECG on the display. That's it. So if you can get too much time. Any questions?
What are the pressure you have there? Arterial pressure we can measure.
We have 4.
CBB.
4.
What pressure?
4 modules. You can calculate.
Okay.
You can name and put it anywhere. We have 4 invasive blood pressure. And 3 SpO2. Massimo, Melkor, and Contec. You can put, we have 3 SpO2 modules. You can measure 2 SpO2 and calculate the difference of SpO2. You have here SpO2 and here you have SpO2 and difference. So sometimes from up to lower limit, there's a difference of perfusion. And it is calculatable as a risk factor. We have internal CO2, mainstream, side stream. What else? Do you want to go through the modules again? We can go through the modules.
Okay, fine. It's fine.
We have EEG module, we have muscle relaxation module, we have cardiac output, we have dynamic cardiac output through muscles.
So what we
Any invented module we have.